I either need a haircut or I need extensions back in my life because my hair is driving me crazy. Let's go. Let's talk about brushes. Hey everyone, thanks so much for joining me today. I hope you're having a really great day. So I did my yearly beauty favorites, and at the end of it I included my favorite brushes, but then it was too long and it was too long, and you know, that happens. So I thought that I would do a separate video on my favorite top 14 of 2014 for my favorite brushes. I love brushes. I probably hoard them because I like them a lot. I feel you can have some fabulous makeup, but if you don't have the right brushes or your favorite brushes, then what's the fun of putting it on? So yeah. Today I'm going to talk about my top 14 brushes. I have face brushes and eye brushes. I hope you're excited. I am too, so let's get started. My favorite brush that I discovered in 2014 was the tapered blending brush. This is the E35 from Sigma. This is just a game changer. Before, I applied my eyeshadow differently, and whenever I'd watch a beauty YouTube video, I would watch them put the transition color in the crease to start, and I'm like, why are you doing that? That's so much extra work. I got this brush, I started doing the transition color, and my life has definitely changed. I don't know what it is about this brush. It's magic. It looks big, but it's not too big. It's just beautiful. Put your transition color in your crease before you get started, and your life will change forever. It's amazing. I love this brush. I guess I'll kind of do them in order on how I apply my eyeshadow. Next is this fluffy blending brush. So after I lay down my transition color, I like to go in here and darken things up if I'm doing a darker crease or things like that. I don't know. So this is the fluffy blending brush from Coastal Scents. Sigma has one and MAC has one, but they're like $20, and this one's $4.95. You don't need a calculator, just get this one. It's good. I have, when they go on sale 50% off, I sort of buy like 4 of them because you can really never have too many of these, I promise. So I use this to blend out darker colors in my crease. It's amazing. You'll love it. You'll thank me later. Don't spend $20 on a brush when you can spend $5. So if I want to darken things up even more, I use the tapered blending brush. This is the E45. And this is just nice to go in your inner, no, not your inner corner, your outer corner. It just, I don't know, it's pointy and it's nice, and you can really make a really nice outer V. I really like it. And I will say that these copper ferrules from Sigma, they just get me every time. Like, it is my goal in life to get all of my favorite brushes in the copper ferrule because it's just beautiful. Like, they're sitting on your vanity and they just look like a little piece of art. I know I'm weird, but they're good. I really like them. The next one that I really like is the E60 from Sigma. This is the large shader brush. This is really nice for just packing on color onto your entire lid. It's big, but it's not too big. The next one that I've really enjoyed this year was the concealer brush. This is the F70. This one is really nice for putting your inner corner highlight on or your brow bone highlight on. I know that this says that you're supposed to use it for concealer, but rules are made to be broken. That's just how it goes. So there are no rules in makeup. You can do whatever you like. So I use this concealer brush for, especially, I really like it for matte eyeshadows. I feel like you don't want to layer on too much because then it just gets like cakey and powdery looking. So with this one, I don't know, it's kind of magical. I really like this one for inner corner and brow bone highlight. It's nice. It's real nice. And then once I'm all done and I like to blend out the edges of my crease colors, this large, flat, round brush from Coastal Scents is kind of delightful. And then moving on to face brushes, the tapered face brush from Sigma. This is the F25. This is just a nice, pointy, fluffy, delightful brush. And has the copper ferrules. This one's really nice. I like it for bronzer, and I also like it for powder. So one week I'll use it for bronzer, sometimes the next week I'll use it for powder. I did get a second one for Christmas, so now I can use them simultaneously. I'm really excited. So if you want, you can use this, and it really just can get into your cheekbone area for bronzer. Or if you want this for powder, it's like really good for getting, you know, setting your under eye concealer. I really like the tapered part to this brush. For blush, the F40, the tapered contour brush from Sigma, amazing. I don't know what it is about this angled business. Yeah, it's dirty. I used it today because it's my favorite brush, so that's how it goes. But I love this brush. It just, you know, and you're just like, oh, look at me putting on my blush. Like, what more could you want? It's amazing. In case you're wondering, all these ones with purple handles, they do come in a set. I think it's the Drive Me Crazy, Make Me Crazy, Make Me Crazy? I don't know, I'll link it down below. So you can start off with like the basic set, which is these purple handle ones that I have, and then you can buy them individually. So I'll link all of the brushes that I talk about down below, don't worry. If you ever watch Jaclyn Hill's videos, if there's anything that you take away from her videos is blend. Blend, blend, and blend. So the Duo Fiber F50 from Sigma is your perfect best friend. So this one I really like either for applying my bronzer or I blend everything out. So usually once I apply bronzer and blush, then I'll blend it all together just because I feel like they meld together when I blend it out. I don't know why I do it, but that's how I do it. So this is really good for blending, or you can apply bronzer for this. And again, the Copper Ferrules, yeah. If I'm applying cream blush, I really like the stippling brush from Real Techniques. This one is shorter bristled, so it's denser, and I find that it really is a firmer brush, but not too firm, so it's nicer. I don't know, if you've ever tried to put cream blush on with a flimsier, longer bristle brush, then you know what I mean. The shorter, denser brush, but not too stiff, is just better, if that makes sense. So this one from Real Techniques is a delight. For contouring, the F05 small contour brush from Sigma is kind of a delight. If you want to chisel out your cheekbones, then this is the brush you want to get. So you can just, you know, dig it in right there and it's good to go. So that's what I like doing with this brush. It's nice. For highlighting, the F35 from Sigma, this is the tapered highlight brush. Okay, so I will say that this is kind of an unnecessary brush, I would say, but it's just so cute and it's perfect for its actual purpose. So, you know, when you want to put your highlight on and it's just this perfectly little tapered brush that it's just so cute, and you know, why wouldn't you want to do that? Is it necessary? Absolutely not. Like, you don't need this brush, but I really like it because more is more, and why wouldn't you want more? That's, yeah. And I already mentioned the other Duo Fiber brush that I like, and you know me, I like to have options. So this is the other Duo Fiber brush that I like to blend out my bronzer and my blush. I don't know, it's just sort of like what mood I'm in. Some days I use this brush, some days I use the other one. I don't know why, but that's just how it goes. So this one is from Real Techniques. It comes in a set. There's this one, a contour duo fiber, and then I think a crease duo fiber brush. So you do get a set. I think that there's a place online that you can buy it if you're in Canada. I did get this in the States, so I'm pretty sure that you can buy this online. So I will find it and link it down below, but this is a really great brush, and the set is just delightful. I really like all of them. And since I just said that I like options, the blush brush from Real Techniques is also my other favorite blush brush to use. This one, I find that if I'm using a really pigmented blush, the synthetic fibers to this brush, I don't know what it does, but it just, I feel like it blends it out better, that it doesn't just like stick it on your cheek and it's just this big like blob of blush, I guess. That's why I like it, so it's nice. So those are my top 14 brushes, and since, you know, more is more, I have to give an honorable mention to my beauty blender. I don't think that I could put my makeup on without this. It's just perfect for blending out foundation, if you use the top flatter part, I guess. And then if you use the pointier part for concealer, I don't know, it's just a little piece of magical heaven, I guess. I don't know. So those are all of my favorite brushes and my beauty blender. And also in this video, I just wanted to give a quick reminder and a few of my favorite ways to clean my brushes. So you can have really nice makeup. It helps to have brushes that are nice to apply it, but if you don't clean your brushes, gut gets on your face, you'll break out, you'll have like gook on your face, and who wants that? So this is just me as a friendly reminder. If you haven't washed your brushes in the last 2 weeks, turn this video off and go wash your brushes. Just saying, just being a friendly little reminder. So the first product that I use is actually the Cinema Secrets brush cleaner. This is very new to me, but I fell madly in love with it, and I'm pretty convinced that it's wonderful. So I'm confident in telling you that you should try and buy this. Just saying. So this is just a liquid. It smells half alcohol and half vanilla. So if you can sort of try and forget the alcohol smell, it'll smell like vanilla. After your brushes are dry, you can really smell the vanilla, so just open a window when you're using this because it'll smell like alcohol and you might get a little woozy. And then for cleaning your beauty blender, or if you want to do a deep clean with water, this solid brush cleaner from the Sephora brand is amazing. It's a little bit less expensive than the Beauty Blender Solid Cleanser Bar. I think with this one you get a little bit more product and it's less expensive than the Solid Cleanser. And I've tried both, and this one is just as good, I promise. It's good. I really like it. And if you're like me and you like to spot clean your brushes, because okay, I'm not a germaphobe, but there's just something about dirty brushes that just grosses me out. Like, it creeps me out. I don't like pimples. Who would? And so I don't know, I like clean brushes. It's my thing. So if you want to do any spot cleaning, this citrus spray from the Sephora brand as well, amazing. And it smells amazing. One thing I will warn you, that this does have natural oils in it, which is fine for your brushes, but if you are spraying it, make sure you're spraying it on either a cloth or your makeup table. Don't get it on your clothes because, you know, sometimes it might stain, and it is an oil, so it's gonna be oily. Just letting you know. Wrap it up. Let's go. So those are my favorite makeup brushes and my beauty blender and the products that I use to clean my brushes. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye everyone.